Doesn't look like he's going to get 7 drone kills this game.
Artosis.
Yeah? Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was the build. Okay, very cool. This is an old build where it's just a giant charge all in. This is such a powerful build, but we don't really see it anymore.
No, there was a different build in the Marjorie, which involves Immortals with this. A couple of Immortals in the Prism with a ton of charge lots, but this is just the pure charge lot version with War Prism support. Very, very strong build, very, very old build, and it's up to Serral to identify it, and definitely a good number of roaches is going to help out a ton here.
Yeah, it's definitely not the #1 build on your mind in this point, I would say. Very nice. He's going to have to really defend against this now. Now, even when this is coming and Serral did not know, we've seen him in the past defend against it well. Let's see, he has a spine on the way, a bunch of Zealots being warped in. He has 4 in it as well.
Oh, the Stasis Ward could be huge here, Artosis.
Yeah, it really, really could. Look at this. Charges on top of absolutely everything here. The Oracle ends up going down, and this is actually okay so far, but the flank of Zealots could be big.
Flanker Zealots getting on top of that ramp here. The Queen's getting wrapped around there. In there with some roaches, though, and the roaches could punch through these Zealots. Serral has lost 13 drones, but this is very all in for Trap. If Serral can hold on, he can still make a game out of it. The Prism! Prism gets picked up by the Queens there. Now Serral just has to worry about the things on the ground, which is still quite a bit here from Trap, but 13 roaches are about to hatch.
Well, I tell you, he killed 22 drones, but without that Prism, this will eventually be held. There's no way you can rally these from across the map. So right now, with these extra roaches being made, the Queens being microed heavily, I feel like Serral's okay.
Yeah, I mean, now he can drone, basically. He has an army, and while Trap does have a lot of gateways, you're absolutely right, he's not going to walk them across the map.
Yeah, that's a lot of Immortals, and enough sentries. This looks pretty darn scary. Now, the one thing we need to see Trap do, which he hasn't been able to do yet, is keep his Prism alive.
Yes.
If he's going to win this, that is crucial.
Now, Trap saw that, but we haven't seen a reaction for any Stargate or anything like that, so maybe he thinks it's a Spore Crawler. And he's coming forward here with those Immortals. There's a lot of damage for the backline here for Trap. Serral trying to flank this, but not really succeeding.
And
lots of Ravagers.
He just lost his Prism to a flank of Ravagers there as well, so very, very painful indeed. No more units for him right now. But these Immortals are still very high health.
And they are putting in tons of hurt here with that +1 attack. The Ravagers are being deleted here for Serral. He's trying to get some more Lings out. The drones are being pulled off the line as well to help out. The Immortal count is starting to lose some of those hit points, but as long as they're alive, they are still doing damage. They're starting to lose a few here. A couple very low hit point Immortals now. But Serral, does he have enough to actually stop Trap from killing this third?
Oh my god, 4 Immortals left over here. The 2 Queens gonna chase them out for now. Looks like he wants to reinforce. He knows that Serral has a big round of units coming. Wow, a lot of charge lots coming. And as those shields regenerate, oh, nice catch.
That's definitely going to help him out. Of course, he's not out of the woods yet. There is still a lot of Immortals here for Trap. Serral sees the army with this Overseer, and this is great. Now he can adjust his composition to be exactly what he needs. He wants a handful of Ravagers here, a lot more Roaches to deal with the charge lots, and he needs to respect these Immortals for sure. Trap very much on creep here. It's definitely Serral's ground at the moment.
Yeah, no doubt about that. GSL versus the world. Ain't that right?
That's right. Fighting right on top of that logo.
Yep. He's trying to hold it for GSL right now, but really he has to push into World, because this is not looking like an army that's going to necessarily transition once he's able to get Mutas out.
Yeah, well, Serral's been spending that gas hand to mouth here, so there is no Mutalisks on the menu at the moment. Yeah, it's Roach and Ravager. Biles coming down the front line. Couple Hardened Shields have been lailed there, but he does pull back out of his force fields. The Biles once again securing his exit.
Very nice micro on both sides there, but a little bit of a mess up resealing the force fields, and the Zealots all getting stuck there. But once again, going up the ramp, here he comes with those Immortals, loses one of them, a lot of Biles connecting.
They certainly are, but he's being pushed into a funnel here. If Trap can own this area of the map, the reinforcements from the third and the natural can be really hammered by these Immortals of Trap. We see some Roaches coming in for the third, getting killed here. Lots of charge lots waiting for their time to shine. If he can get into this bottleneck, it can start to swing around for Trap. Serral starting to lose a bit of army supply here every time he engages.
Yeah, this is starting to get very rough. We might be entering the land of no return at this point with this many Immortals out. Serral throwing down his Biles, coming in with the flank once again. The Prism's still alive. A beautiful charge with Force Field Wall, and GG is called.